So this is going to be a nice walking path to the garden from the cabin here. But of course, getting the cabin built has kind of been the priority, but we eventually want to have a really nice walkway, get rid of some of these poplar and maybe put some fruit trees in here. So it's a nice pretty walk to the garden. Also, we have decided to go with solar power. We got our quote from the electric company on what it would cost to get on-grid power in here. And, you know, it's a little ways away. It's not, they'd still have to, you know, run a meter in here and all that. Then if, you know, I was gonna do everything myself, so I would have had to buy the expensive wire, you know, the big gauge wire to go from the panel to the meter. And then I would have had to trench that in myself where our meter location was. So it's pretty much a wash between getting this place set up with solar and electric to go on grid. So we decided to go with solar. Then that way we are completely self-sufficient here. And like I said, with solar, a little bit of a startup cost, which kind of sucks, but it would have, you know, there's a big startup cost with getting power in here too. So plus we won't have the monthly utility bill, which will be nice. But right here will be nice because the panels will go here. And we're probably going to order those either tonight or tomorrow, and they are going to take a while for them to get here, so it might be a couple weeks or so before, but I will do a good video on that. And nice thing about having them right here is our, you know, mechanical office extra bedroom here where all of our battery bank stuff is going to go is just right here. So it's a quick little loop over to the panels, so that'll be nice. Oh, we had a bear visitor last night. This is our fridge that we used to have in the camper, and it was sitting right here. And there was no food in it, but obviously he smelt, you know, whatever food used to be in there. So he knocked it over and cleaned her out for us. But I think that's his paw mark right there. But yeah, Skeeter was going nuts last night at like 11 p.m. Hair was standing up on his back and he was growling and going crazy. So I think this is probably why. Yeah, let's check this thing out here. I think he's got... That's probably from his claw when he tipped it over. But he didn't really wreck it too bad, not like you'd think. Oh, look out, Skeet. Yeah, there's a few scuffs on there from him rolling it over, but not too bad. This thing still might be usable. Yeah, I wonder how the chickens like that, because the fridge is right there, and the chickens are right in here. Thankfully, he didn't come in here. But we got him in this little temporary setup here. Skeeter, come on. But I'm kind of scared that one of them's going to get caught in this cheap netting here at some point. So I got some lumber today, and we're building a chicken coop. Oh yeah, we also got some stuff for a rainwater collection system that I'll be installing here probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be coming up. Well, as you can see, the chickens are going to have T111 for a floor. These are leftover sheets from the gable end here on the cabin. And I'm using them because I had them, and they're pretty big chunks of waste that I didn't want to just throw away. I wanted to use them for something, but I didn't want to use them for the siding because I don't want this thing to look like it's totally cobbled together. I want it to look nice. And the floor can be cobbled together all at once because it's just going to get covered with bedding anyways, so not a big deal. And with the price of plywood right now, I'm using it, so. I better go grab the Sawzall and finish it off. I don't want to cut past it because this will be, all I'm going to do is throw hinges on here and just make like a little stopper for the door. So I don't want to go past it like you would to cut stairs or something because you'll see that. So I'm going to go grab the Sawzall quick. Cool. I will be adding some more studs in here. You can see that there's no studs behind this. There's just one in the middle on this 8-foot span. But I just want to get this sheeted for now so the chickens basically have a box better than the situation that they're in right now. And then, because I'm waiting to see, because the nesting boxes are going to be the whole length of this. So I don't really want to add studs yet because I'm not really sure on the design. So I don't want to add a bunch that I'm just going to cut in half anyways and make it harder. So I'm going to wait and kind of see what I want to do here before I get too carried away. Tar paper, dude. So basically we're using up all our scrap lumber we got laying around. That's why this is done in 3 pieces, but with the price of lumber, you don't want to see this stuff go to waste. Well, my impact broke here. I was doing the ceiling inside the cabin, which I'll show you guys here in a bit. And it was tough because I was doing it by myself because Cierra was doing other things. So I'm like trying to hold plywood up and screw at the same time while lining it up. And I dropped my impact and it cracked here. And now this thing, it's stuck in reverse. The little switch here doesn't work, so. My stuff's getting pretty beat up. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way, like they did before power tools here. All right, well I got the door wrapped up here. I was hoping to get by with just this latch, but this is thin, you know, so it's kind of bowed a little bit. So I added these here. I was hoping to get by with just that, but whatever, these are fine. The only time we're really going to be opening this is to clean it, basically, because the nesting boxes, like I said, will be on the outside. So we won't be using this door a whole lot. So it functions anyways. But now I just got to throw some tar paper on the roof. It will get metal, but I don't have the metal for it yet. So, and then I got to add a little bit of ventilation for them in here. Other than that, this thing's ready to go for them. So we'll get them moved in here in about an hour. And this is not the completed project. I will add some insulation in here and a little heat source over the winter. The birds we got are supposed to do really well in the cold, but I just assume take good care of them since they're going to be taking good care of us. Pretty good enough, right? You're like, wow, look at all this room for activities.
Yeah.
Be able to chase each other.
Yep. We'll definitely have to put in some bars or something that they can fly up and sit on.
Oh yeah, for sure, and hang their little food thing and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a few things to do yet on this. But they're not, you know, they're only 6 weeks old or so. So they're nowhere near ready to lay eggs. But yeah, we'll make it nice and fun for them, give them all kinds of things to jump up onto, and
It's looking good. They're going to their new home.
you ladies ready for an upgrade? Come on, don't get tangled up in the netting there. Come on. Come on, guys.
Oh God, they're getting so big. They're flying and they're fast.
Check out your new house, ladies. Ow.
Skeeter, come. Skeeter, come. It's not for you. Come on. Down. Whoa, gosh. Come on.
They don't fly. They don't come on. I don't think.
I know, but Skeeter.
Stay here.
Oh yeah, they're flocking to the food.
I think they like it. Here's a quick overview of the chicken coop build. So we will have everything chicken related stored underneath it, which will be nice. Got the vents out the back. The roof will get metal once we go to town next. Got their vent, a little door here to clean out the coop and resupply their water and food. And then the nesting boxes are gonna go right here. And then, like I said, the chicken run is gonna go out the back side probably. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It'll look really good once it's stained. Also, when you guys saw us tilling up the garden, that was two days ago, I think. And but we've had frost warnings every night. It's been in like the mid to low 20s. So we're just gonna wait to plant until this cold snap kind of goes away. But should be planting our garden any day now. Better late than never. come give you guys a quick tour of the cabin too before we end this video. Haven't gotten as much done on the cabin as we would have liked because this other stuff kind of took priority. You know, we wanted to get our garden planted and get it tilled up and planted, and we had to get that chicken coop built, plus some other things we've had to do. So haven't got as much done on the cabin as I would have liked, but we've gotten quite a bit done. Well, don't mind the mess here, but we have our kitchen all sheeted in. So we're doing, you know, a rustic pattern on all of our walls that have drywall. Just taking our trowel and making motions and kind of giving it a rustic look. I'll show you guys our room in a second here. That's painted already, so it came out really good. So yeah, everything's kind of sheeted in up here. Our front gable wall here is all rocked, you know, and I don't like wasting stuff, so I did scab in a lot of different size sheets of sheetrock that you wouldn't normally do, but I didn't want to waste stuff. And with our textured finish, it's easy to cover it up anyways. So that's done, and then I'll show you guys our ceiling here. There's still some trim work and stuff to do with these 1x3s going across. We're going to do a cool pattern here, but yeah, we have a stain picked out for this. It's really cool. We tried it out on a scrap piece, and it's going to be awesome. All the characteristics of this stuff, all these like swirls, really pop with it. So I'm excited to show you guys that. This is going to be a ceiling fan because our wood stove is going right here, of course. And that hearth, like I said, that wood stove hearth is going to be made with rocks right from the property here. But with this high ceiling, you definitely want something to blow the hot air down during the winter. Otherwise, it'll be really hot in the loft and chilly down here. So yeah, it's coming along. We're getting there. And then I'll show you guys. I have to clean out this back room here a little more because our solar panels are going to be coming in right here. And I will insulate this here as well. But this is going to be where our battery bank and all that for the solar power is going to be. And then here's our room that Cierra picked out a nice color, I think. And yeah, you can kind of see just the textured look. It just kind of gives it a bumpy pattern or whatever. Probably not everybody's thing, but we like it. So yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good in here. The ceiling will be a different color. This is just primed right now. We're gonna have to hit this again too. But yeah, no, I think it's coming out good. So yeah, that's what we got done so far here since the last video. But like I said, there's got a lot more trim work to do. I mean, there's a lot to do yet, but it's coming along. Well guys, it's starting to come together. It's starting to look like a homestead around here. We got our cabin built, bathhouse built, chicken coop built. That was a big job to get done. Gardens tilled up. We tilled up a flower bed for Cierra. The next side job we have going on, besides the cabin here, is the woodshed. So that'll be a big project. But yeah, we're starting to chip away at the cabin. It's getting completed little by little, but we're getting there. But she's starting to look like a homestead around here. So stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys next time. And thanks for watching.